Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet here on Game Nights. I am your host and your Dungeon Master, Savvy, and we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons. We're a little bit late. Apologies. Life is hard, but we're here. And we're going to not think about real life for the next 3 hours. So we're going to speed through these introductions so we can play Dungeons & Dragons because some actual important shit is happening in this game for once in my goddamn life. And it's not just a bunch of bullshit and ancient professors getting high and telling you weird stuff. Thanks for joining us. I'm very glad you're here. I'm also very glad to be here. Our schedule is here on our Twitch page if you want to know when we stream. It's about 5 days a week at this point. It's also on our Discord. It's also on our Twitter. So you can join us in all of those places if you want to know more about what we do. Come watch more of our shows, etc., etc. I'm just going to let my friends introduce themselves because I don't have any announcements right now, and I don't want to belabor the point because I want to play Dungeons and Dragons. Sid goes first.
Oh shit, I do. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid, talking about TTRPG shenanigans. I'm here Thursday through Sunday. I run our game of Elegant Creatures on Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern. There will not be one of those, however, because we have an extremely wonderful and important event that several of us are going to, so we won't be here, but we'll be back the following week. This evening, I will be playing Giselle. She's a Tabaxi sorcerer / rogue, and happy birthday to our favorite slime, Wally, who's in the chat.
Wally, happy birthday! Rob.
Holy shit, that's me. Hi, hello, I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob. You can find me anywhere on the internet. You can find either bonus stage Rob or bonus_stage_Rob, like Twitter, where I tweet about what I'm doing, or Twitch, where I stream. Coming up, getting married Friday. That's a thing. You can't watch it, so there's no social to plug. But yeah, that's a thing that's happening.
But you can tweet congratulations.
You tweet congratulations or sorry. I don't know, the old ball and chain joke, something like that. Fuck it, I don't know, man.
We love heteronormativity on this channel. That's the subheading. GGK.
Yeah.
A heteronormative experience.
Is that I'm heteronormative.
Everyone in this call is super hetero.
I'm
super hetero.
So fucking straight. Football.
Read the title of the game.
Car. No, I'm gay as fuck. The only thing I got going on is October 21st. I will be as a part of Roll20 Con. I will be playing my very first ever Good Society one shot. I have never played Good Society, and I know pretty much everybody in this call except for me has.
Oh, Rob, if you want to talk about it, just message me.
Oh, I'm ready.
Me too.
I'm diving in. I thought I did, and then like Lana and I literally both like Mandela affected ourselves. But then I realized, no, it was Brindlewood Bay and not at all like Good Society.
Well,
so it was like Good
fair.
Society for baking or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got going on. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'm playing Willoughby Wanderfoot. First year. He's a paladin multi-classed into a good boy.
Hell yeah. Rachel!
Hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth. You can find me on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth or on Instagram or Twitter at Rachel Elizabeth with a Z in the middle. 7S. Tonight I'm playing Sereia Vale, the Water Genasi Druid. And she just kicked some ass, and now we have to kick some more ass, and that's my spiel. Also, happy birthday, Wally.
You know him. You love him. Val.
I'm gonna make this very quick. Val, Kraken's Crown, Twitter, Twitch. Dragon Age Ward 47, happy birthday, Wally Law tonight.
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
Damn, like 8 sessions ago, I was like bragging about finally writing down an intro, and then now I'm back at.
You don't have time to write down an intro. You get it married.
Hot mess again.
As is everyone on this channel. Are you guys ready to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, we're all hot as fuck.
Yeah, we are. See,
That's
this
the
is
real subheader is hot mess.
TGK. Hot mess.
Hot
Hot
mess
mess.
express.
Hot Mess Express.
Express. Put it on the list. I'm putting it on a t-shirt.
I'm putting it on the list.
Put it
right
on the
now.
conductor's hat.
Who
I'll
remembers
wear it.
what happened last time?
We
Oof.
fucked up some of our friends, but like it was legally cordoned combat, so it was fine.
Yeah,
We almost got
The-
jumped in a hallway.
The important
We did
thing
almost get
is
on that.
you guys started moving things into Kalema Hall to get set up for the Magister's Masquerade, and some classmates of yours approached you, led by Rubina Larkingdale, accompanied by Aurora, Talana, and Mina. The My Name Ends with A squad has decided that they have their suspicions that the quartet here is behind a lot of the weird things that's been happening on campus. In addition to the fact that a couple of your friends are sick and you went to visit them in the infirmary, and with the stress of the masquerade that you have planned and put together sort of looming over you, some of your classmates wanted to fight you. And so you agreed. Even though you didn't want to, you convinced a bunch of your classmates to support you, to come with you to Furygale Repository, a place for leftover and failed magical experiments. So Sereia, right? Who dueled Mina and beat her fucking ass.
You beat her ass.
Like, totally stomped her in a duel. Just at the end of it, as you gathered up your latest magic item, things started to go wrong. Talana first collapsed, and the rest of the women with her started to panic a little bit. Aurora and Rubina soon followed. Mina, the last one left, may have, in her moment of terror, tapped into the wild magics of Furygale Hall. She creates this wall of wind, pushing all of you sort of out between you and her and your classmates, and then out of the materializing out of the magic of Furygale, out of one of the sort of ever-shifting magic walls, appeared an Oni, which let out a huge roar and charged for the four of you. And as chaos ensues, I need you guys to roll initiative.
I have a question.
Seven.
Sure.
Would I know, or any of us know, if the barring of magical items and all that, is that just dual rules, or is there something on this room itself that will prevent us from doing that?
That's dual rules.
Okay,
It's
that's
sort of an
what
honor
I
system.
Figured. I just
Yeah.
had a thought.
Oh, sure. All right, sir, I got a
Ooh.
7.
Dude, I got these dice, and
Aw.
I was like,
Buddy.
these are gonna be my Willoughby dice.
Oh, buddy, old pal.
And,
Law,
Rolled
what you
a
got?
natural 1 for a total of 3.
You're so lucky I don't have a fumble
Yeah,
table.
I'm not much better. I got 4.
I got an 18 plus 2 for 20.
Dude, these dice are supposed to be my
Lordy.
Willoughby dice, but how am I supposed to play with these?
Will be 4.
The fuck?
Giselle.
Fuck? Gotta
You
warm
could
them
always
up.
just roll real dice.
Oh, fuck. The turn tracker. I remembered.
Turn tracker.
I've remembered. Here we go. Real quick.
I've done it.
Giselle. Oh, you're still on there.
Oh, but that's the old. That's an old one.
I know, but
Yeah,
I
I
can
just need to
I can
update the
just
numbers.
delete
Yeah.
things. Pretty sure I can. How do I just take one person off? Can I like just take somebody out?
Yeah,
Giselle can totally go twice.
Ow.
Like, I feel like that's fine.
I think you just right click.
I mean, if we were playing
No.
what 4th edition, that's probably how that would go. Actually, no.
One is
Am I
for your
right?
sneak attack. The other
Mhm,
one is
mhm.
for normal.
It
Giselle,
didn't
not
work,
yours.
Val. It just
Ah.
gave me the browser options.
Weird.
Yeah,
It's been so
well,
long since I've done it.
I'm using technically an unsupported browser.
Oh.
Because Chrome
What
sucks,
the
I'll say it.
Fuck. I mean, you're not wrong.
Nope.
They're not wrong.
20, 3, 4. Sereia, 7.
Yeah.
Oni,
2.
7.
Damn.
Okay.
Sereia, what's your dex mod?
+2.
Okay, you will go before the Oni.
Aha! Eat shit, Oni.
Sending.
Do not apologize. That
There
was
we go. I've done it. I've used Roll20 for its intended purpose.
Oh, hell yeah.
Giselle, you get to go first.
Oh shit.
In front of you, because everyone else is sort of in panic mode, and also you have several unconscious classmates, so the group that you brought is gonna try to deal with that situation.
Okay.
But as of now, across the way from you, so you guys can see on the map here. I'll show chat as well. So the X's are the duelist marks.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys were on this side,
Okay.
the southern side, backs to the entrance, and the other team was over here. So if you want to measure distance, that's fine. I'm not going to be really strict about it. But
Okay.
out of this back wall back here is charging an Oni directly towards you. Mina is about in this area right here. And then about where the X's are, you have this large wind wall.
Okay.
If that helps you guys. If not, ignore it. Because I'm not going to be that strict about it.
Thanks, Chad. Oni more like oh no.
We're like,
No.
oh shit, we're gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Pull up wind wall. Giselle, what would you like to do?
I would. Let me see. Range of 120 feet. Y'all, I'm pulling out the stops here. Because I think we need to. She will throw up her hood, and go invertible. And then she will pull up her staff, and with a range of 120 feet, I would like for her to throw a wall of ice around the Oni.
What sort of action is it to pull up the hood? Is it an action or does it say?
Pulling up the hood.
Because
Da,
I don't
da.
remember.
I don't either.
I think I would like write this shit down.
Oh no, I think it is written down. I will look that up, but I don't think that will change me doing the ice wall. So I'm gonna find that. But I'm gonna do the wall ice.
Okay.
You create a wall of ice on a solid surface within range. You can form it into a hemispheric dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet, or you can make it a flat surface. I'm gonna do a hemispherical dome, if I could.
Okay. It is an
Oh.
action to pull up the hood.
It is, then she won't do that yet.
Sorry, I found it.
That's okay.
It is an action to pull up the hood.
We'll do that. We'll do it later then. So, and I would like the wall to, we're going to do it right in the Oni's space as he's charging forward. So, if the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature within this area is pushed onto one side of the wall and must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they take 10d6 cold damage, or half as much on a success.
Okay. So as you throw up this big wall of ice into the Oni's space, he rolls a big 13. Big old
Nice.
13.
My
for a
spell DC is
big
a
old
14.
man. All right, so he takes a shit ton of damage.
He does. Let's roll that in roll 20, because that's a lot of dice. Roll 10d6. Not great, but that is 26 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And he's in a wall of ice. So if he wants to
So he's like
his way out of it,
he's like frozen in it. He's like partially inside the wall.
He's partially inside this wall.
Okay.
It's a hemispherical dome. It has an AC of 12 and 30 hit points per 10-foot section, but is vulnerable to fire damage.
Okay.
Reducing 10-foot sections of the wall to 0 hit points destroys that portion of the wall and leaves behind a sheet of frigid air in the space where occupied.
Okay.
Creature moving
30
through the
points?
space. Yeah, 30 hit points per section of wall. If he breaks that section and tries to move forward through it, he has to make a con save and then takes more damage.
Because the cold is still there. Gotcha. Okay. Got it. So the Oni, who is like it's a horrible giant man. It's a horrible creature. The Oni is the boogeyman of D&D, and children, parents tell their children terrible stories about how the Oni is going to come snatch them out of their beds and eat them if they're naughty. But he's terrible. He's 15 feet tall. He's blue-skinned, sharp teeth, white horns coming out of his forehead. These sort of long, like fingernail talons. And he is sort of like stuck in the middle of this wall, sort of like mid-run. It just lets out this like horrible roar as sort of the cold really, really takes hold of him for a moment. Anything else, Giselle?
I guess I have to double check. I think spiritual weapon is also a concentration. I shall double
Yes,
check.
it is.
Yeah, then I won't do that yet, because this is a concentration as well. So, yeah. Okay. She's gonna hang back there.
Sereia.
Okay. First a question.
Mhm.
So, hypothetically, if I were to use call lightning, since that's my new favorite thing to do, because I can't really use any of my fire things because of this wall of ice. I don't want to
You can do that if you want to, because I already did a shit ton of damage to him with it, so feel free.
Well, but I don't, I guess, so logistically, if I use fire, even behind him, going towards him, would it logistically affect the wall of ice? Probably.
Yes. The wall does have a certain amount of hit points, and so you can destroy sections of it. Really quick, chat wants me to tell you about the Oni's eyes, because they're super creepy. Oni look like demonic ogres with blue or green skin, dark hair, a pair of short ivory horns protruding from their foreheads. Their eyes are dark with strikingly white pupils. So it is a totally black eye with just this white pupil in the center.
So creepy.
Super creepy.
And jet black teeth and claws. There we go. They freak me out.
I'm on it.
If Giselle sees
So yes,
Sereia,
you will hit the wall, and it could potentially damage the structural integrity of it.
But
Giselle will be like, break it, it's okay!
Well, that's the thing is I've got a couple options, but a lot of them are fire, because, Yeah.
So I'll give you this. Fire is going to do more damage to the wall, because it's made of ice. Anything you do that's an area of effect that catches the wall is going to damage the wall.
Okay. Well, call lightning is a cylinder of 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius.
I think when you actually call the lightning, it only hits in a 5-foot square.
5 foot?
though,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. The storm cloud is a cylinder that's 10 feet tall with 60-foot radius.
And there's plenty of room for the
within
storm
5
cloud.
feet. Okay.
So yeah.
So we're going to call lightning. Now that we've got the logistical stuff out of the way, because I don't want to destroy this wall if I don't have to.
It's not a load-bearing wall, so.
No, it's not a load-bearing wall. It is definitely something you could break through with a well-placed sledgehammer. So Sereia will call lightning. And they need to make a dex saving throw.
Which I think...
Hello, this is lightning.
Why are you like this? I'm gonna say my man is restrained by the wall and is gonna automatically fail that check because he can't get out of the way.
Yeah.
So he's going to take 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save.
And so is the section of the wall he's frozen in.
Well, that's fine. I can do what I could do, okay?
Again,
21.
even if you break the wall and he moves out of the way,
Too loud.
he still takes more damage. It's cool.
Okay, so that section of the wall is also going to take that damage. It's not enough to destroy it, but it does sort of take out a significant chunk of it, and you see like cracks running through the frontmost part of the dome that Giselle made. Anything else?
Nope. Oh, wait. It's my wildfire spirit a bonus action. Hold on. Yes. Yes. Hold on.
I think last time we had this question, it was
Nope, it's an action. JK.
Okay.
Yep, JK. It's an action. I always have to check.
Okay, you want to
I
move
don't
or
know why I
anything?
vividly remember that from last time.
I know.
It's because you're good at rules.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. Just the lightning again. It worked on Mina. Maybe
Chat's
it'll work on
making
Yoni.
predictions about what the Oni will do next, and I hope that they enjoy this, because it is the Oni's turn. The Oni is a silent one is going to use its action to use its change shape ability. And so you guys all look as this horrible giant starts to shift and change, and there is a sort of general aura of magic around it, and it doesn't get any bigger necessarily, but you hear this sort of like cracking sound, and this you see it sort of grimace for a moment as a large handle starts to sort of protrude from its shoulder and take form. And it's going to use its turn to reach back with its now free arm, because it's been freed partially from the ice, and grab a glaive, which is almost as tall as it is, from its back, and use that to break through the remaining ice with a strength check, which is a lot. Go.
The wall's AC is 12.
Yeah, it rolls a 20 on that, so it cracks through the rest of the ice, and you see the Oni, like, as it had been lifted off the ground a little bit, sort of like its feet hit the ground, and it continues like with the swing, and then brings its other hand up to hold this like horrible, terrible, like blackened, like bone and metal glaive that may have been part of its form, and it looks even more imposing as it does take a breath, sort of breathe out, and you see like the frost in its breath deciding, yeah, and it charges through the cold towards you guys.
Can he make a Constitution save?
So he's gonna make a Constitution save. That's a 22.
He succeeds. But so he'll take half of 19, so he'll take 9 additional cold damage.
9. Okay. I've stopped writing down hit points and have just started doing it all on my calculator, because I can't be bothered to do it on the calculator and then write it somewhere else. That seems like a waste of time. So that is going to be the Oni's turn, though, and it has Willoughby. I know you had gone to try to lay on hands some of your classmates. So you're gonna be one of the folks in the front, I assume.
Mhm.
So this thing is about 10 feet away from you
Okay.
at the end of its turn, and it's yours.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I would like to it is a good job that I was planning on just smiting over and over again. So So I'm gonna run in closer and go for an attack on this big fella.
Okay.
Swing must wood. Oh, it was not great. That's a 9 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Woof, but I'm level 6, so attack again. Oh wow. Oh my god, what is this fucking... Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, I don't care how themed these dice are.
You
I'm
gotta
rolling
try
different
some other
dice.
ones.
It's brutal, but this is the second week in a row that I'm like, man, I really want these to be the dice.
Sometimes the dice don't want to be the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willoughby, I think you take a couple of swings at it with your longsword, but unfortunately, I think the Oni's just like hide is way thicker than you expect it to be. Even though it is sort of like humanoid looking, you get the impression like, oh shit, it is not remotely humanoid in nature.
Yeah. And
so.
Mina is still standing?
Mina has fallen to her knees. She's still conscious.
But is she up at the front with me?
The Oni has had to. She was still kind of across from you guys a little bit because she had initially like thrown up that wall of wind, which at this point has sort of dissipated. So she's if you're looking at the map, she's across sort of where the other duelist marks would be. She's like made her way forward a little bit, but yeah, she's collapsed to her knees. So the Oni had to go past her to get to you, if that makes sense.
Got it. It doesn't seem too interested in her though.
Nope, ran right past.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Any bonus action or anything?
No, not yet. I think I'm gonna save my spell slots.
That's totally fair. Law.
Oh,
Willoughby's 1v1ing an Oni.
I'm gonna go help Willoughby.
1v1 me, bro.
And this might be the first time Law goes charging forward, and this might be the first time people realize that Law is not wearing their normal armor. They do not have their magic armor right.
They've been doing some experiments, I would say.
So instead, because they don't have that, Law reaches into their bag and pulls out. Mary Poppins is out a handle, which sort of extend like this big black handle, which as they grip sort of lights up red, and then a big old axe head extends out on one end, and they go charge forward, and they're gonna try to hit the Oni with this great axe.
Law has a great axe.
Ha!
It's like a real great axe.
Surprise!
While you were describing that, I literally rolled 10 numbers lower than 7 in a row.
We're gonna have
maybe
to
it's
talk
just
to your
me.
dice.
Okay,
Well, I just rolled my second natural one in a row.
That is 2 natural ones in a row.
Maybe
for
it's
you,
just
Law.
cursed tonight. Maybe there's some spooky Halloween bullshit cursing us.
Maybe it's
Okay.
spooky.
Tuesday, November 8th is the next full moon. Put that shit out in that.
Is
Maybe a new
Mercury
moon, too.
is Mercury still in the microwave?
It is still
Yes,
the
Mercury
microwave.
still
Yes.
Before I do my second attack, though,
Sorry, I stole that from one of my coworkers, Karen, who thinks that's the funniest joke she's ever heard, and I agree with her.
It's
Karen,
pretty
if you're
great.
out there in the
Fantastic.
universe, saying Mercury's in the microwave earnestly is literally the funniest thing ever.
I steeled myself for Gatorade, and somehow microwave
is-
taught me
They
even more.
put
off
mercury
guard.
in the microwave. It's like putting aluminum foil in there. It's gonna fuck all your shit up.
Not good.
So this is Law's first time using the axe, and as they go to swing it, Law's not very strong, but the axe itself, being magical, arcane, actually kind of bends, and these creases form in it as it does, and then it the axe itself almost carries through with the swing. I think Law overcompensates and just slams it into the ground. Before they do their second attack, they're gonna use their bonus action to cast Branding Smite.
Okay.
And maybe hit that on the second one. So this
I
time
bet
it blows.
Willoughby knows that one.
Oh wow!
It says, Willoughby, I learned this from you, and hits a button on the axe, and it begins to glow like just bright, like crimson, red, and orange, and tries to make a second attack. Hopefully not
Whoa.
another natural
Chat
one.
is right.
That's an 8.
You acted like it was a fuck up, but arcanical is a very good word.
I do like
Mechanical is a
arcanical.
pretty dope word.
An 18
that is
will
an
hit.
18. Ah, yes.
Yes, an 18
Okay.
does hit.
So that's 12 slashing, and then I don't remember what Branding Smite does. That would be another
Radiant?
10 radiant.
Okay.
And then it has to. Okay, so it doesn't, which becomes visible. If it's invisible, the target sheds dim
It's
light.
extremely
If I-
visible.
It can't become invisible until the spell ends.
Damn.
If the Oni has the ability to do that.
It
which
super
Law
does, you
not
guys.
know, but I do know.
You know
that.
this. It definitely can just become invisible. It will. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So that is my. It is concentration though, so I could lose it if I get hit.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn though.
Excellent.
Are you a paladin now?
Nope, just a copycat.
They multiclassed into good folk.
Oh,
Giselle.
I'm one of those.
Oh shit. Okay. Giselle will now, because the wall is destroyed. She will.
Some of it is
use-
still standing, but
Okay.
I don't imagine it's gonna turn around and run back at it.
So yeah, we'll forget about that. We'll use our action to throw the hood up. And bonus action, spiritual weapon,
Okay.
which she will make into real, like, their glaive. She's not about the whole vibe of like the bone and all of that. Like, I mean, that is their thing, but that's not really for me. But I'm going to make a glaive that's like very Giselle. So it's very long, the mahogany handle with a lot of gems and rhinestones all over it. And it's very like shiny and chrome at the front. And then I would like to stab it with the glaive, my own glaive, my spiritual glaive.
Okay. Yeah. Make an attack roll.
Not bad. That's 18.
That'll do it.
Woot! So spiritual weapon does
1d8 for every 2 spell levels.
Oh, okay.
I've played a lot of clerics.
Hell yeah. Do I have any second levels left? I do. Okay, well, we'll just do it second level. So D8 plus.
I hope so, because I think it's a second level spell.
Yes. Well, I have some third levels too. So, okay. That is 4 plus 4, 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So
And-
Giselle's very sparkly glaive leaves a very sparkly wound.
Yeah. And then she will use her feline agility to get the fuck away as far as possible. I
Sure.
think she has to stay. She has to stay within 60 feet of it. But she's gonna move away so it doesn't know where she's at.
Okay. So you move back. I mean, you have a connection to the weapon, so you can sort of feel, Oh, I need to probably not. I'm losing bars.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I imagine it. It's like, oh shit. Okay, so Giselle strikes with the radiant bedazzled glaive, which I love.
So on brand.
The Oni is not pleased with this situation, but it doesn't matter because Sereia gets to go before it does.
So I have 2 friends that are close to it.
Yes.
Can I get to it?
Yeah. You got what,
Touch
30,
it.
30 feet of movement?
Yes.
Yeah, it's run most of the
Okay.
way across by now, so I feel like I know what's
then
coming.
Sorai's gonna use inflict wounds
Yeah,
again.
of course she is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, make your
because
melee spell
everything
attack.
else that I have, everybody has to make a con save, and it's dangerous.
The
Instead
name
flaming
of
spear
Sereia's
at your
cult is
friends.
like the worshippers of the area of effect. Like,
Seriously, it's like my spells are all like everything within a 10-foot radius has to make a con save, or everything has to make a dex save. And those are my friends. So we're not gonna
luckily
do
the
that.
higher level spells will usually let you choose, but at low level, it's like it's just a perpetual like. Sorry, guys.
Oh my bad. All right. So I didn't test roll this die, but it looks
Melee spell
it's
attack.
Sereia die. So here we go. Please +5, don't fail me now. That was an 18 +5. I think that hits.
That will hit.
So it is going to take at second level, which is all I have left. 10 damage. 28.
Okay. As you literally start to suck the life force out of this thing, using only your hand. It looks rough, guys. Anything else?
Nope. We're just gonna stand here with the friends and hope that if they hit anybody, they hit her.
So, 3 of you are now close to the Oni as it starts its turn, and you can see what has been keeping it alive all this time as you all pull back from your 1, 2, 3 sort of like attacks that the 3 of you have done in quick succession, and you see the wounds that you have left on it already starting to knit together. The Oni is going to use its action. It pulls the glaive up like it is going to swing down in an attack, but it falls back on its back foot and sort of looks down at the 3 of you with this like horrible, just terrible toothy smile. Takes a second hand and slams the glaive into the ground, and you see a very familiar blast of cold radiate out from the glaive. Giselle is out of the way. I need all 3 of you, however, to make a Constitution saving throw, as a cone of cold almost knocks you off your feet.
Make sure you add my +3.
It's your charisma mod, right?
Yeah.
+3. Add +3 to your save.
Dirty 20 then. I panic rolled in D&D Beyond and I was like, no, that was a mistake because D&D Beyond hates me, but it didn't this time, so we're not mad about it.
I also have a filthy 20.
I got
Filthy.
a 28.
All right. So you guys are going to take half damage.
And I'm going to use my reaction to absorb elements too.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. I
What
love
a
it.
wonderful
I love it.
idea. Samesies. Wait.
It's Kona called D8s.
Yeah, samesies.
Kona called is D8s. Yeah. So everybody succeeded, yes?
Yeah.
So you're all going to take 20 cold damage.
Owie.
Reduced to 10 for those of us that are doing our absorb elements, correct?
Yes. Yeah, 20 is the half.
Okay. Okie dokie.
As Giselle the Oni casts your spell that you like from your staff.
Hey! That's my thing!
But
Copycat.
that's all it can do.
Well, they are the copycat. I'm just the cat.
I need to do a con save for concentration.
Oh, yes. Willoughby, you weren't concentrating. Sereia, inflict wounds, not concentration, so no, just law.
Nothing but trying to hit it.
What you got?
I succeeded.
Good.
14.
Excellent. Willoughby, it's your turn.
Okay.
This thing just
I'm
left you with some real icicles on the ends of your feathers.
I'm chilly. I'm in attack. 18.
Yes.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Okay. I'm gonna also use a divine smite on this one.
Okay.
At first level. So 2d8. in addition to... Yeah. Ooh, yikes. My dice tonight, dude. Holy shit. Okay. That is gonna be 11. Well, shit. Sorry. Wow, brain fart. That's gonna be 5 slashing damage
Okay.
and 9 radiant damage.
So 14.
Right? Yeah. Wasn't sure if it had any radiant weaknesses or anything.
Nope.
Whack. All right.
It's weak to nothing.
Frick. Well, then it's gonna have to get swung on again. Ooh, that is more than a 20. 24.
Yeah, that'll
There we
definitely do
go.
it.
Okay. Yeah, slap a little divine smite on this one as well.
Okay.
So 8 slashing. Oop, double 6 is 12 radiant.
How do you want to do this?
Oh boy.
We'll kill it.
Yeah.
I think that following my first radiant slash, it left this like big glowing wound on its chest. And then I just sort of like went back across it the exact same way, just tracing the thing. And just said 1 and 2, and that's it for you. There you go.
And the Oni, having sort of picked up its glaive again after casting this pretty nasty spell, just sort of stops, and Willoughby kind of like cocks its head and looks at you. What languages do you speak?
Good boy. Oh God. Have I never written my languages down? I mean, I imagine I swear I did. I want to say it was like Common, Elven, and Owlin, if Owlin exists.
Okay. It mutters something you don't understand
Whack.
and kind of gives you this real nasty smile.
What language was it in?
Giant?
Ah, damn. Don't know that one.
Nah.
Do any of you speak giant?
Nah.
Val's looking furiously.
Nope, I do not.
Okay, you have no idea. As it gives Willoughby this horrible, like, twisted smile that's almost too big for its face, and, like, just a little bit of dark blood falling out of the corner. But instead of falling, the Oni starts to disappear. It's almost like it glitches out of existence for a second, and then it just starts to almost disintegrate, but it's not dust or ash. It's just into this kind of like magical energy, and then it's just gone.
I really wish they'd stop just disintegrating when we kill them so I can keep their pieces for things.
I don't think we have a freezer big enough to put this one in, but honestly, this whole experience is not really helping with people trusting the fact that we're not having something to do with this.
Yeah.
Who of our friends are still unconscious or on the ground?
So they've been pulled out of the way. But so Talana, Aurora, and Rubina are all alive, but unconscious. And Mina has sort of not left her spot and has kind of like fallen to her knees across from you guys.
Okay.
Sereia's gonna cast Detect Magic on Mina again.
Okay.
Because the last time, my notes say
She had enchantment on
there
her
was an
that
aura
faded?
of enchantment on there. Yeah, there was an aura of enchantment magic on the fallen opposing classmates. Mina Yeah, hers was dissipating into, and I did not finish my sentence. Into ...
Into
Rachel's
an
taking
Oni?
notes. Into, yeah. So she's gonna cast Detect Magic again.
Okay, yeah, you cast Detect Magic again, and it gives you that radius as you sort of like move past your fallen classmates. That enchantment is very much still there, and it is sort of tinged with something I don't think you recognize. Whatever was on Mina is gone. It's just normal Mina magic.
Soraya, what are you seeing?
Well, they're still enchanted. There's something else that I don't recognize on them. But whatever had a hold of Mina is gone.
If you think it's a spell, I can try to identify it.
You're welcome to try. I can't make it out.
I think that's a good idea. Just so we know what we're working with.
Soraya's gonna make her way over to Mina and just kind of check to see if she's okay.
Physically or emotionally?
Physically first. See if
Physically,
she needs a cure wounds, but also emotionally.
Physically, she seems fine. Other than, I mean, you beat her up pretty bad. So she doesn't seem any worse off than she seemed before. She doesn't have any new wounds or anything. But she is sort of like fallen to her knees, her ponytail like having come like sort of loose, and is just kind of staring at the ground.
Mina? Soraya's gonna kind of like sit on the ground, like next to her, or like kind of in front of her a little bit.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
The whole duel, I should have stopped it. I knew it was stupid.
I mean, you guys are pretty convincing with your whole grand tradition thing. But if you didn't want to do it, why did you?
We all gotta look out for our friends, right?
I think that's what we're all doing at this point.
I knew you were gonna kick my ass. But I'd rather it be me than one of them. They're really just trying to help. If weird shit happens at Fury Gale, and I should have known that with the amount of magic in the room, something was gonna go bad.
Well, it's all okay now. Everybody's fine, but we need to figure out what happened to your friends. Because I will swear on my life and my friends' lives that we had nothing to do with them falling. Do you believe us now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I sensed enchantment magic on you for a minute, but that seems to be gone, but something's still affecting them. Did you feel anything?
Does a gut feeling count?
Always.
Rubina gets pretty gung-ho about stuff. But this was intense, even for her, and Talana and Aurora going along with it is... I mean, you know how they are.
Aurora never struck me as much of a follower, so I was pretty surprised.
Yeah.
Has Rubina been not sleeping recently? Or secretive?
I mean, she's the perfect student teacher's pet. She never sleeps.
Well, We can see if we can get them to the infirmary and see if somebody else can figure out what's going on if we can't. She'll stand up and help her up.
Yeah, she'll take your hand.
She's taller than hers.
Yeah. Just kinda, like,
So it looks
towering
silly
over
after
you.
a second, yeah. She doesn't let go of her hand and just kind of like walks her over to where her friends are.
You guys hear Sereia, because you guys are sort of in like the center of the whole thing. But those of you that are sort of like backed off, the walls of Furigale Repository continue to like shift and change color and texture and all that stuff. But I think you all hear this sort of like strange, almost like cracking sound, sort of like stone splitting a little bit, as appearing in one of the walls near you, much like most of this place that has piles of forgotten things and half-formed experiments. You see sort of falling out of one of the cracks, the crumpled body of the Oni.
Is that the one we just killed? If not, that's a very big coincidence.
I told you guys this place is weird.
Hello.
I'm sort of getting that.
You want to chop it up and see if there's interesting things inside?
Axe on shoulder. Yes, I was
It's on her
going to say.
remittance. I will help you.
Furigale has to process.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just take some pieces of it.
What
Like
did you
the
get?
head is proof?
That could be one piece.
No, One Piece is an anime television show.
Oh, you guys watch One Piece?
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I have a lot of people recommending it to me all the time. I just don't know if I'll be able to like put in all the time to watch all of the media, you know?
It's that, like, battle short episodes, but so many of them.
So much content, you know? That was for the birthday slime.
Happy birthday, Wally. One
Happy
Piece
birthday, Wally.
exists
We
in my
mentioned
universe.
One Piece.
So, do you want to harvest the Oni now?
I don't want to get in anywhere.
I mean, it's super dead, but okay.
Can we just put it on like the disc and like will it
Yeah, I
carry?
can just-
will the
can
disc
I just-
carry it back?
Yeah, it'll carry up to like 500 pounds.
Yeah. So like we could just do that. Is it weird to like put an Oni on a disc and just like carry it back to campus? Asking for a friend.
Because of what some of you know and because of what you have seen, I will... If you don't do it now, transporting the entire body outside of the very intense wild magics that are here might be problematic.
Okay, then I'll just do it now.
I just feel like
Okay,
that
yeah.
seems fair to say.
Then yes,
Yeah,
I'm
Sereia
harvesting.
will
now.
help with her
Giselle, yes.
dagger.
Giselle can assist as well with her murder mittens.
Willoughby's making sure all the collapsed friends are okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna identify one of them. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Just
like
pop off and
Sereia will check with her
identify.
spare the
One-
dying.
one of
to see if
them's
they're
Mina.
Stable.
Just shut up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna-
Sid can make a One Piece reference, but I can't be wholesome. Kidding. Willoughby absolutely collects One Piece scrolls.
Oh hell.
Yes.
One piece
Uh,
scroll.
I don't
Can
know
I-
enough about One Piece to make a lot of references, and I'm going to do my best. Order of operations. Willoughby's checking on your classmates.
Okay.
I think that happens before everything else.
Willoughby puts the little like wee woo on his helmet and just trots over.
Wee-woo, wee-woo.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
You have Mina, who Sereia has sort of helped over. I mean, she's injured. I think you can see. I mean, you know healing magic and stuff. You know what this looks like.
Yeah.
Over the time that has passed, even though it's a short amount of time, you can see a little bit of that same kind of like regeneration magic happening for Mina, which you guys know they made it pretty clear last time. Nobody dies in Fury Gale because it has this sort of strange property that people who are injured in it, as long as they can stay awake, will heal over time. So it's a slow process, but the sort of like smaller cuts and like scrapes that she has, I think, are sort of like fading away a little bit. Talana and Rubina and Aurora are still unconscious.
I have a potion. I think we have one big high-powered potion too, don't we?
You also have many friends here, and I think Quintilius will sort of pipe up. We tried that.
And that's not working?
I think Sereia tried Cure Wounds last time too, didn't she? I think she did it on Mina actually, but she didn't try it on the other friends. So I'm sure somebody else tried that, correct?
Yeah, they would have tried that by now.
Then that has to be whatever
Sereia-
this enchantment magic is, right? They should wake up.
Then I
Can
should
get
try to
rid of
identify
it?
what the spell is.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Identify on one of the unconscious ones.
Okay.
Can I guide you?
I don't have to make it an ability check.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just do it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I learn whether any spells are affecting them and what they are.
Yeah. Law, you cast Identify. You know this spell. Or rather, this curse, because you've identified it once before, when you identified the orb.
They got orbed.
Didn't we give that to Professor Skrillex?
Yes, we did. If Professor Skrillex ends up being evil, I am leaving this academy.
I will be
It's a
emotionally
university, but
devastated.
okay.
Okay. Let's give Skrillex the benefit of the doubt. It is possible that they perhaps came into contact with the orb before we got a hold of it. And then they got in too deep and they were still under its effects, perhaps?
I will remind you guys, just for my purposes, because time in the last few sessions has been absolutely crazy. You just gave it to him like yesterday,
Yeah.
and you only had it for like a couple of days. So
Okay.
Yeah.
just for context.
So it's possible they were affected beforehand. Or there is somebody else using magics like this. There could be more than one orb.
Or Professor Skrillex is evil.
Or Professor Skrillex is evil. We cannot
refuse to
rule
let
it
that be
I
known.
out.
refuse.
We cannot rule it out, but
No.
we will give them the
I
benefit
don't
ruled
want
it
to
out.
live on this planet.
Damn, you guys gave Quintilius so much shit, but Professor Skrillex turns into a sheep one time, and it's like he's the perfect being.
No, it's not that he turned into a sheep. It's that he turned into an absolute fucking unit of a professor. Like, he's doing poppers and going to improv shows and shit. Like,
He's like 900 years old. He knows what
we
it
have
is.
to
Yeah.
stand. You know, we have to stand.
we have no choice.
I gotta give credit to the chat for that one. They named him, so I brought him into existence.
Okay, but maybe
I have nothing to fix these friends.
no. This would be it would be some sort of very powerful, like healing or restoring magic that would take this
We
off,
should
right?
probably take them to the infirmary.
Okay. We load up our unconscious friends onto the carpet.
There are a lot of you.
Okay.
I'll remind you that you brought like 9 friends with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
someone-
counting the classmates.
I think
Javanish?
putting them all on the carpet's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
you
more
have the
comfortable
carpet
than, like,
also.
carrying them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the carpet idea. So we can just hoist them up onto the carpet.
Yeah.
If you guys want to take a few minutes to harvest the Oni stuff, if you trust your classmates with the carpet, they can sort of go ahead.
I hand over the keys and
Who do you hand them to? Who's in charge
Don't
of the carpet?
scratch her.
Kadoris,
down.
definitely. And I
That's
say,
who you
"Just
trust
to-
with a magic
They're
carpet.
Just to reinf-
dating. They have to trust each other a little bit.
I guess in your defense, when he got drunk, the one thing he wanted was to like ride around on the disc. So
Yeah.
This
Just
is
to the
Kadoris's
infirmary and back. No
jam.
rides around the block. I will be checking the mileage on it when you return, okay?
is that something
Check the
you can
gas.
do? Does it need?
It is.
Wait, do I have to
Powerful
refill it?
magics.
Does it take gas?
No.
Natural
no,
gas,
it's-
because we're sustainable. You know,
No, it's solar power.
I don't remember if natural gas is sustainable
But
anymore.
solar, not like
I
the,
can't keep
the
up.
sun. Solar, like the angel. There's an angel inside of the carpet that powers it.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Oh, good. I have a hard time telling sometimes. I'll bring it right back.
Whoop. We'll be right behind you. We're just going to chop up this body.
Even better. One-way trip. Be careful, okay? All of you. Please. For my sake.
Giselle is already like cutting up only innards. Yes, no, we'll be very careful. Ugh. Ugh. This smells awful.
Will be.
Oh!
It
Press
does
the
feel like it
digitation.
is,
I can do it now! Tick, 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 tick.
So all of your friends take the carpet and take your other friends, your classmates, to the infirmary. I'm gonna need some survival checks. I'm gonna need a survival check.
Ignore mine. I'm helping.
Probably
Yeah.
not me.
Let me see what my survival
My
is.
survival's bad.
My survival is only a 1.
Mine's a +5 and I only got 12.
Well, if we assist you, though, you could get advantage.
Oh, okay.
So you roll with advantage, so roll again.
17. That's better.
Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Barely.
Val, we talked a little bit about
Uh-huh.
what you wanted to harvest from the Oni. So I think that's enough.
Okay.
It's going to take you guys a little bit of time to do. It's not, not overly stressful. Sereia, it's basically a big human. It's really just sort of like the size of everything that becomes the issue, because you want to be able to cut through the things you need to cut through, but also you have to be careful, and it's a hard balance to strike, but I think you guys are able to do it.
Oni autopsy. Done.
Another autopsy in the books.
On TLC.
Oh no.
Join us next week where we autopsy something else, probably.
We've done 2 autopsies so far. We'll see. So Law, you get your gunk.
Yay.
You get your
My
stuff that you wanted.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Giselle is
Giselle's a
prestidigitating literally everything.
Gugh. It even gets the stuff like underneath my claws. It's amazing, you guys. Why didn't I do this before? What was I thinking?
I ask myself that a lot.
Ask myself that a lot.
What are you
Very
guys
good
doing? Willoughby,
Going
your
to
friends are
confirm with our
autopsying a
friends.
giant. What's going on? We gotta talk to Willoughby for a minute.
Observing, horrified if I didn't go with everybody to the infirmary. I feel like I would have
Would you like to have gone to the infirmary?
probably gone
Okay.
to the infirmary.
You know, that seems fair.
instead of
Plausible deniability
watching-
for the goodest boy.
watching my friends eviscerate a corpse
Again.
again.
So Willoughby, you sort of lead the charge to the infirmary.
Willoughby runs in with the magic carpet, as though it was a stretcher, and he's going hup 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 hup, and then like he does that from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen, and then comes back from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen with a carpet full of friends. Hup 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 hup. That's what he is.
Oh, I love it. You guys haven't met the nurse in the infirmary, have you?
Surprisingly,
We
no.
went there when our friends had worms
Oh, right.
or
Your
whatever.
friends had worms.
I don't remember what they had.
We
Weren't
went there
two
last
people
session.
sick?
We did go last session. I don't think we ran into the nurse. We just went
yes,
straight over.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you guys went for visitation. So I'll say
I don't know why I can't remember what they had, and I just defaulted to they have
We
worms.
don't know.
well, you don't know. They were just sick.
That's right. They were really sick.
Yeah,
With
Greta
worms.
Greta and
Worms,
Mel
you
are
don't know.
sick. They're still in the infirmary because that was this morning. So you show back up at the infirmary and are greeted by one of the Willoughby. You've probably met her before because she's a Lorehold professor. Nurse. Oh, I want to change your last name. She's just Nurse Zertha. Is her name. She is human, sort of dark-skinned, very tall, extremely tall, sort of broad-shouldered woman who wears a very traditional sort of medical garb while she is working in the infirmary. She's also a Lorehold professor of order, so she does sort of give lectures and stuff, but she takes a lot of time to work in the infirmary with students. And so she greets you in her like a bright white coat that she keeps very clean, and says, Willoughby, you're back. Should I be concerned?
We have some folks that need looking after.
Well, you're in the right place.
Okay. They're over here on my carpet. Well, okay, lost carpet. They're over here on a flying carpet.
A flying carpet?
Hmm.
You have a flying carpet?
Well, Law does. They found it. There was a potentially shady Amazon delivery guy. And he just sort of they just sort of gave it to Law. And now we have a carpet. We usually study on it.
Well,
Or go to the
that
bog.
is good to hear that you are using it for studying purposes, and I am not going to ask any more questions.
Okay, thank you. That would probably save a lot of time.
Yes. Bring your friends in.
Okay. Hup, 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 hup.
They are unloaded carefully from the carpet into infirmary beds. She's sort of looking to Willoughby, but also a little bit to the friends that have come with you. What happened?
Well, we had a duel in the oh god, the Fury something.
Fury Gale
Brain.
Repository.
Yes, Fury Gale Repository. Words. We had a duel in the Fury Gale Repository, and then there was some suspicious magic happening, and then an Oni attacked us. And they
A
were
what? I'm sorry. An Oni
mm-hmm.
in Fury Gale.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and these folks, they got put under some sort of curse before that.
So this is not Oni related?
Well, I'll be honest, I really don't know. It all happened so close together.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, strange things do happen in Fury Gale, and as much as students would like to pretend we do know a bit about what goes on there. All right. I'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I got hit with a chilly spell, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Although if you have hand warmers, I would gladly take some.
She has some of those that, like, you crack
Huh,
and they
I
get
love
warm.
those.
You can, like, stick them in your gloves.
Yeah.
Take a few.
Okay, thank you.
So, some of you do an autopsy. Some of you take your friends to the infirmary.
But not in that order. Wait, not necessarily related. Wait, I don't know. Our friends are alive.
Your friends are all alive. And that's what
And
matters.
not autopsied. That
And-
was not our friends.
Hopefully, we'll at least be upright and able to attend the Magister's Masquerade tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and take a break. Because it's that time. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us so far. We're going to take a quick break, refresh our snacks, our drinks, and ourselves. And you should do the same. Take this few minutes, get a snack if you haven't eaten. Get a drink of water. That's very important. As Rachel is reminding us, it's about time for me to take my meds, so you should all do it too. And do a big stretch, because I bet you haven't done one of those today. We will be back in just a brief few minutes, I think, to deal with the fallout of this, and then...
Party.
There's a party on the horizon, baby. Get ready. We'll be back very soon. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We're refreshed and we're ready to play more Dungeons and Dragons. So, pieces, magical pieces taken from the Oni that was summoned, friends taken to the infirmary where they will be looked after. The four of you, I'm assuming, meet back up after this. Will be, I guess my question for you is, do you want to meet back up just the four of you, or are you bringing your friends along for the aftermath of this?
No, I'm probably gonna leave them there.
Okay, so you leave the crew at the infirmary to sort of watch over your classmates and see what's going on. All right, so Willoughby wanderfoots his way back to the three of you. Outside Fury Gale, or I don't know. I'm just assuming that you guys, because you always do, would have made a plan to like meet up somewhere.
Maybe back at the dorm.
Okay. Whose dorm?
Law wants to stash the body parts, so...
Okay, so back at the Lorehold dorms. Okay, yeah,
Sure.
so...
More like the corpse hold dorms,
Damn, he's right, though.
because they do be holding corpses. Be here for another hour and 20 minutes, folks. Tip your waitresses.
You should be paying money for this content.
Cha-cha-cha.
I still got the kind of sad music on, huh? We don't have to do... Well, not the battle music. That's not going to help me right now.
Sad boy hours.
So yeah, you make a plan. You meet back up at the Lorehold dorms. I guess in Law's room, where Law you stash whatever bits and pieces you've collected from the Oni you defeated. So yeah. It's late because you guys met up at midnight. So what's going on? What's going on with the quartet?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted.
I'm in agreement. And I still have work I need to do tonight. I assume this doesn't really change anything as far as our plan after the masquerade.
Badlands.
Because either way, I think we're going to get our answers there.
I think so too. I was hoping to avoid it, but doesn't look like we can anymore. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but the things that keep attacking us are getting worse and worse.
Are you all doing okay?
I'm just worried about the masquerade tomorrow, honestly.
I'm almost certain something is going to happen.
Whatever is going on, it feels like it's all leading up to something big. And the biggest thing we have going on right now is this big event. So yes, I'm pretty positive that something very bad is going to happen tomorrow.
So I think we all need to be prepared for the worst, which means we all need to get a good night's sleep tonight.
That to
La.
make sure tomorrow. I'm going to
La.
sleep.
La.
I'm going to. I will sleep. Just like 2
You're
hours.
not making
of
eye
work and then I'll
contact with
sleep.
me, Law.
Just 2 hours of work and then I'll sleep.
1.5.
An hour 45.
Would it go faster if one of us helped you?
Could you cut it down if one of us helped?
Do either of you know how to weld?
Well,
Could we hold
no.
the pieces that you need welded, and would that be helpful?
but I'm good at lighting things on fire. That's kind of welding.
That is.
So I could heat the metal for you.
Alright. I could use that. Alright, then an hour, if you help.
Okay. Then we all get a good night's sleep and deal with the emotional fallout of whatever's going to happen tomorrow.
We should make sure that you're... I know we're not going to the masquerade, like, armored and armed to the teeth, but let's keep our stuff nearby, just in case. Maybe we just load up all of our gear onto the carpet and have, like, the carpet hovering somewhere nearby, and then if we need it, we, like, whistle, carpet comes in, loot drop.
Speaking
Comes
of
like in Fortnite.
loot, I can't believe we made it this far in and not gotten a loot drop. Also, speaking of loot, Willoughby, I forgot to say a thing to you as you were leaving the infirmary, so here it is now.
Whoa.
When you were leaving, Mina, and if there's any part of this conversation that you want to play out, we can do this, because that's my bad. Mina had a small, just a very small, light sort of pouch that she handed over to you. And she just kind of said to you, I was supposed to give these to you a while ago, and, well, everything's been really weird for a few days. But these are your charms for the masquerade. So.
Oh.
Sorry.
What do these do?
She would tell you what they do. These are mask charms. There's one for each of you. It is a small silver pin. One for each of you. While wearing this charm, and I'll post this in the chat as well, you can use an action to cast the Disguise Self spell.
Oh.
There's a DC and everything. Once a spell is cast, it can't be cast from the charm again until the next sunset. But while casting the spell from your charm, you can either have it last for the normal 1 hour duration or for 6 hours. But if you choose the 6 hour duration, the charm becomes non-magical when the spell ends. So she would tell you that. Everybody gets one ahead of the masquerade. She's been meaning to give them to you for a while, but man, shit's been
Life
weird.
comes at you fast.
So those are in your Discord chat as well.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, Willoughby.
You said they're little silver pins. Sorry, I'm finishing up my costume design, so I want to make sure
Yes,
I
it's just a
incorporate
small
this if
silver
I
pin.
need to.
Can it?
Cool.
Could we do something to make it gold?
That's on you.
Okay.
You cast
Mina's
disguise
done
self
enough.
to make it gold.
Just to make the one thing gold.
Just to make
Everything
the
else
one
is
thing gold.
just to make the one thing gold. Yes.
I
That's all
think
need,
this week
really.
Mina's done enough. But so yes, Willoughby, you have those in your possession. I assume you can give them out to your friends. That's my bad. I was supposed to give you those a while ago. And the shit got weird.
It's been a very busy week.
Like it do. So yeah, I think Law will just do a little bit of work. If we're not, unless there's any other conversations we're gonna have about our plans tomorrow. Law
Up to you
just doing
guys.
some more work on.
No, Sereia will just help.
Giselle will go get her stuff and just bring it into the room. So we're just gonna have a very cramped dorm room where we're all working on stuff together.
Willoughby, you got anything to work on, or do you want to get a good night's sleep?
I'm tuckered.
Willoughby, do you go back to your room? I guess I don't want to prescribe things onto you.
Oh, it's cool. I'll vibe in my friend's room.
You just fall asleep in
Willoughby,
Law's
you're free-
hammock.
You can sleep
Yeah.
here if you want. Yeah. I don't use the hammock anymore since I got the carpet.
True.
Guest room.
Truly incredible. So this nightmare of a day ends. And unless there's anything else, the day of the Magister's Masquerade dawns. I feel like the music should be a little happier for this one. What have I got in here? So you guys all wake up, I imagine, having slept. Some of you uncomfortable. Willoughby, you get a great night's sleep. The hammock is very comfortable. The rest of you work for a bit, and
Then Sereia
finally
went back to her room.
get a good night's sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Sereia went
Go back to
her
the room afterwards.
Law and Willoughby have a sleepover.
Yeah.
So everybody can have a long rest.
Whew.
And it is the day of the masquerade. So, unless there is anything very specific that you guys want to do or take care of, most of the day is going to be taken up by masquerade preparations, getting everything in place, getting costumes finished, getting dressed, getting any sort of like accoutrement done, hair, makeup, all of that stuff. Is there anything you guys want to do before all of that takes place? Because that's going to be a lot of your day.
I'm debating. I think Giselle walks toward some of the other dormitories, like halfway there, and then like turns around and goes back. And she does this a couple of times. Like she's not sure if she should do this. Maybe one of you run into her looking a little indecisive.
Who do you want to
Sereia's running around campus. Yeah, I was gonna say Sereia's running around campus all morning, so she's a very likely candidate to run into.
Yeah. Law is probably still working on their project right up until the point that they need to start getting ready.
That's fair. So then,
To be
yeah,
fair,
Sereia,
Soraya's
you-
probably dragging Willoughby around with her for a lot of the day.
works. That'd be good too. But yeah, I guess you two could run into her then, just looking very indecisive and literally walking back and forth several times. Hi.
Hi.
Can I talk to you both for a second?
course.
I think I need your opinions, and then looks to Willoughby. I might just need to ask you something.
Okay, sure.
So, I'm very excited that we get to go together. But you know that talk that we had about like and then like?
Mm-hmm.
I think I might like someone.
Cool.
Would you be okay if maybe would you be alright if just one? If I ask Quintilius to dance at the masquerade?
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Just the one, because we're all going together and you're my date.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go with Quintilius, that's okay.
No, of course not. I want to
Okay.
go with my friends.
Somewhere, Quintilius just got like a weird chest pain. He's like, oh, someone isn't completely obsessed with me.
Oh, it was just the one. But no, I want to be with all my friends, and I want to be with you as my date. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
Would that be all right?
Oh, yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah, I don't own you. You're a strong, independent woman.
I mean, yes, but you're also my friend and my date.
Well, yeah, but you should want to spend time with everybody that you care about. So, even if it's 1 or 5 dances, whatever.
She'll give a big hug.
Whoa.
Thank you, Willoughby. Turns
Yeah.
to Sereia. Is this a dumb idea?
Why would it be a dumb idea?
I don't know. I've been going back and forth trying to figure out whether or not I want to ask them. Or if I just go and I look fabulous and I'm just very aloof.
Quintilius is very into you. So I think if you ask him to dance, he's going to be excited. But I think either way, he's probably going to ask you to dance. If that's what you're worried about.
So should I not and just look as fabulous as I'm going to look anyway and then see what happens?
I would play it by ear, but if the mood strikes you to ask him to dance, I would just ask him.
Okay.
I think you're overthinking it.
I tend to do this.
I don't.
Okay. One of the many reasons I love you. Okay.
You overthink for the both of us, and I don't think for the both of us.
And that's why we all work as a good team together. Okay. I still have to work on my collar just a little bit, so I will see you all later.
We're off for more errands.
Okay, bye. She runs back to her room. Very fast. Feeling
Willoughby, I'm
jelly.
sorry
She
to
gets
have
the
to tell
zoomies.
you this, but we have to go test 4 different kinds of cakes.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Willoughby gets to go
Okay,
test
if you're
cakes.
gonna pull my leg about it.
That's why I asked you. I figure you've probably got the best taste buds out of all of us.
Thanks. My mom says that I'm extra sweet to sensitive taste because I'm so sweet. And she ruffles my feathers on my head.
Sereia will ruffle your feathers on your head.
Wow, just like that.
Okay, gotta test cakes, and then we're free until there's other things to do.
The sound that just left my body.
Yeah. Sound of my
Anything
dice falling.
else? Well, you know what? Honestly, fuck most of them. They
Yeah,
can be.
honestly.
They don't deserve Willoughby. No one does. So no one goes to talk to Quintilius. Is that what I'm getting?
No, I will play more hard to get.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask them to dance at the party.
I was like sitting here like preparing for a scene, and then you guys were like, "No, don't." Okay. Harness that energy.
Activating
Save it
Law
for the
going and
masquerade.
fucking with the situation by talking with Quintilius, but honestly,
Up to you.
I don't.
Would Law?
For
Wait, what are you
Giselle,
doing? What are you doing?
Going to talk to Quintilius. You're not here.
Oh.
Mute yourself. You're not here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Quintilius. Law's covered in soot and shows up out of breath.
Quintilius and Cadorus are having lunch together because they do that a lot because they're best buds.
Comes like rushing up. Hello. Hi.
They
I'm not
simultaneously go, Quintilius, oh, God, are you okay? And Cadorus, oh my God, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. There was just a minor explosion in my room. It's all good. I need to clean up. I'm looking for Giselle because I need her to do her thing on me because otherwise it's going to take forever for me to get all this off. Unless, do you know prestidigitation?
Quintilius, yeah, I mean, I'm the one who taught Giselle, so.
Can you prestidigitify me?
Prestidigitate?
Prestidigitation. Yes, that one.
Yes, Law, I can help you. Quintilius will prestidigitate the gunk off of you. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Good as new. Well,
Also, I have a question for you.
sure.
Why did you wait so long to talk to Giselle about the dance? Aren't the two of you like a thing?
We haven't really talked about the dance. You mean the masquerade, right?
That's what I'm talking about, the masquerade, yes.
Well, she has a date, if that's what you're talking. I'm confused.
No, I was just trying to figure out, like, what's going on there. Like, the two of you actually seeing each other? Did it end? I didn't want to bring it up with her and make it awkward.
Oh, no, nothing's ended. It was just sort of open-ended.
Okay. So, like, you're feeling good about things then?
Did Giselle put you up to this?
No. I've just been getting a vibe from her, so...
Well, what kind of vibe?
Oh, you know... She's very particular. I've seen her date, like, a lot of people in my time, and, it doesn't really... Obviously, none of it's worked out, so, like, you know, I'm rooting for the two of you, and I just want to make sure that things work.
Right. Well, I have found that Giselle is her own sort of independent person. And trying to push her too hard in one direction is sort of always met with a lot of resistance.
Oh, right. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that.
Well, no, I mean, rightfully so. She has a date.
Mhm.
Well, she and Willoughby are going together.
Right,
And-
definitely. I mean,
I'm not going to. I feel like you're trying to get me to make a scene.
no, I'm not. I wanted to give you some advice if you wanted anything, but you seem like you have it under control, so, like, again,
Well, I mean, I don't know what advice you could possibly have for me.
I probably not. I'm sure you have dated lots of people and are very
Oh,
experienced.
like
at
so
everything.
many? Like so many. But I mean, I don't want to, you came all this way. I don't want to sort of put you out and make the trip be for nothing. So go ahead, say your advice. Say your advice.
Well, like I said, I don't really have a lot of it. I've never dated anyone, so I don't really have any experience, but I've been friends with Giselle for a long time, and I've seen like where other relationships that she's had have gone wrong. She's very big on like public displays of affection, like making a big scene about things. She's very into that.
You
Giselle.
have to
You
have to make some sort of deception
well,
check.
let me pitch this. Okay, but I'm going to try to pitch it in a way that might give me advantage here. Because he says, Giselle, she's big, she's loud, she likes to, be the center of attention all the time. So she'll people doing that for her, like really making her feel like the star of the show. Like, I mean, come on, it's obvious.
Val, you be honest with me right now. Are you lying?
I feel like I'm lying.
Do you make a deception check? This is a lie.
I don't know. I feel like Giselle might be into like a big grand gesture. She's pretty extra.
If you wanted to like throw together like, the ancient art of a flash mob, like, in the next 6 hours and like profess his undying love for me, I wouldn't hate it.
Can I say that before coming over here, Law cast enhance ability on themselves?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then I will do a deception.
With advantage.
18.
Oh, shit. He's gonna have to actually roll. I was kind of hoping it would be bad. Oh, Quintilius, my son. Where are you, Quintilius Antivian, my daughter? Now, would it surprise you to know that wisdom not his best?
Oh, thank God.
Oh. He rolled a 20.
Oh, jerk. Can I guidance myself?
No, you're done. No, you're done. You had your chance.
Jerk.
No. No.
Yes?
Are you fucking with me?
Okay, only slightly. I was going to try to get you to dress up and do something silly, but...
Be real with me.
Right.
What was she like?
Okay. Making Giselle feel as special and important and stuff like that is pretty important here. And I'm not saying she wouldn't be against like bringing back the ancient art of flash mobs or something, but
God,
that would be
the
very
rituals,
difficult.
they're just they're so complex.
And I know it's last minute and everything, but I'm saying if you want her to be like all head over heels with you, like, then you want to like do something that's gonna like make her feel like special, like the most important person in the room. So whatever that might be, that's up to you. I was going to suggest big chicken suit, but if you're not going to do that, then
no,
maybe
I'm not
something
going to
more.
do that.
All right.
You seem conflicted in your motivations.
No, I mean, here's where my thought was. I'd trick you into doing something, and Giselle would be so... I would get a good laugh out of it, and it would be very embarrassing. But in the end, Giselle would find it endearing, and it would all work out anyway. But I would have fun doing it. This works out, too. I do want Giselle to be happy.
What if I do a sort of last minute flash mob, big musical number, and I tell her it was your idea? I mean, at the masquerade, I'm going to look silly. I'm I'm in the Play Actors Guild. I'm going to look silly sometimes.
But you gave me credit for the idea.
But I tell her you gave me the idea.
All right, I'm down for that.
This is a favor I'm doing you.
That you're doing me, yes. A favor you are definitely
Yeah,
doing
this
me.
is a favor I'm doing. So, when I want to cash in said favor, perhaps I'm imagining you guys have broken off and are having this conversation somewhere that's not extremely public.
Sure.
And so when I cash in that favor, perhaps to check in on you and Cadoris, you'll be nice about it.
Checking on Kidoris, and why would you check on Kidoris? Is Kidoris said anything else about me, or?
Cadoris is my best friend. One of
Right.
my best friends. And suddenly, the turntables.
They have turned, yes. I am familiar. We have this saying in Kaladesh. Okay. Fair. We help each other out then. Because even though I don't have your wealth of experience when it comes to dating.
Oh, it's like, I can't even tell you the number. It's so many.
Right. So I will definitely confide in you for all of your expertise when it comes to Kidoris.
And you will help me decipher the puzzle that is Giselle.
Oh, good luck.
That's what you're for.
That is what I'm here for. All right. Agreed.
Great. Brunch on Tuesday. 11 a.m. Don't be late.
I will definitely forget, so maybe a reminder right before.
Cadoris will write it down for you.
Okay, have Kadoris. Yeah, Kadoris write it down for me. I've really got to run and get dressed and everything. Kadoris, I'm gonna go. I need to start getting ready because I'm very, very late and behind.
Oh yeah, that's no. I'll we'll meet up at the entrance, like we said.
Yep, at the entrance.
Great.
And goes running off.
If you hurt his best friend, Quintilius will kill you.
I have no intentions to do that on purpose.
Okay. Anything else? I keep making things into scenes. This episode is really just for me. It's really what's happening.
Like we said, fan service can absolutely be for the people at the table.
I'm all of your biggest fans. Anything else pre-masquerade?
Nope.
Great, because I've
Costume
got one thing pre-masquerade. Because the day of the masquerade, something inevitably is going to go wrong. I need everyone to roll a d10. On the preparation accidents table.
Oh no!
I'm not making
There's a table.
I'm
for
not
this?
making this up. There's a table for this.
Oh no.
I just need everybody to roll a d10.
That's a 10. I hope that's good and not bad.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
What happens if we both get the same number? Because I also got a 6.
Sure.
Does
That's
it
fine.
just only one thing happen?
Willoughby?
Hit him with the 1.
Hit him with the 1. Willoughby?
Well, Rob, you and I are about to find out which one was good and which one was bad.
I'm so afraid.
Willoughby Wanderfoot.
First year.
First
For
year?
sure.
First masquerade? No problems. Your
Oh,
shit is
no, I
going
have a bad
perfectly.
end.
Oh boy,
no.
I am so excited for this day.
Your
I don't think-
preparations go smoothly.
I don't think anything could go wrong.
Your costume it looks incredible. You're doing
Remind us
amazing.
what your costume is, Rob.
Oh yeah, what Willoughby, what you got going on? Do you want a minute to think about it?
I'm more afraid of what I've said in the past that I don't remember now.
We were both going as bird-like things.
Yeah, you guys
That's
are
what
doing a
I
bird
thought.
thing.
Okay, cool. Bird.
It's like a hawk or an eagle thing. It was very majestic with the armor.
Yeah.
I feel
Thank
like
you.
Giselle was doing the eagle.
Oh, Giselle
Was
is
doing, like,
a
the golden eagle.
A golden eagle, yes.
Oh no, wait.
I'm so sorry. I
Didn't
don't
Willoughby did I dream that Willoughby had a mask that looked like a human and it was horrifying for everyone?
Yes, there,
No,
that was
the
that thing.
gala-
And then you
Or
guys decided to
whatever.
do something else.
Yes.
Okay.
But, you know, that's up to Willoughby. Again, those were just
You know what?
suggestions that I thought funny, things.
I'm gonna Rob, you think about it. Because your
Okay.
shit goes perfectly. So when you show up to the masquerade, you look incredible.
Cool.
And you can describe it. Then two of you rolled the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Who what'd you guys roll? 6?
Sixes. I would imagine at this point we've gotten into the same room together and we're like doing our last minute
Getting ready
preparations,
together.
getting ready together. Yes.
Okay. You guys, Giselle and Sereia, you get ready. You get costumes, makeup. You go to put on your masks, all that stuff, and you go to put on the finishing touch, which are your mask charms, your silver pins. You can't find them.
Sorry, I cast find thing.
Find
I
object.
don't know.
Is that a D&D
Looking
spell?
object?
Find thing?
Do you have a locate object?
I don't know. Let me look.
I think locate object is a 3rd level spell.
I have locate. Wait, it's a thing. Could I have prepared that in case something went wrong?
Sure.
Uh,
Sure, yeah. What's the range on locate object?
the range on locate object is as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you, you can sense the direction.
1,000 feet. Now, how? I have no spatial awareness. How big is 1,000 feet? Is that a lot?
I feel like
That's
that's a lot.
pretty good amount. Yeah.
That's a little under what? That's like 250 yards or something. How many yards? Yards are like 3 feet.
We don't do sports here.
Sorry. It's
I'll-
around
okay.
the size of a football field.
Here's what I'll say. You left him in Law's dorm. You can't. Here we go. Powered by the Apocalypse
Uh-oh.
rules are coming through. You can go to the masquerade without them, or you can go look for them in Law's dorm. You are going to be very late.
Okay, are the pins
Like vitally
our
important.
ticket? Like, can we not get into the
Oh
masquerade?
no, you
without
can
them?
get into the masquerade.
Mhm.
You will be the only ones without the ability that the mask charms give you.
Which is we can disguise self.
Disguise self.
I have disguise self already. So I guess that's up to you, Sereia.
How late is very late?
Are we talking
Ah.
like over fashionably late? Or
Oh, you will be more than fashionably late. You will be
Oh, no.
unfashionably late.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You guys have seen
Can we
Law's
call
dorm.
Law on our cell phones? and have? Can we
You
have
don't have
Law
cell
find us?
phones. You don't have cell phones. I'm drawing
Damn
the
it.
line of cell phones.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's up to you, Sereia. I don't know. Can I twin spell if it's no, it's self. It's a self spell. It's like I could twin spell disguise self, but I don't think I can do that.
Sereia doesn't care. Everybody can know who she is. Screw it.
You're going to look fabulous, so everyone should know that it's you, right? I will
Bye bye
I
me.
will I will go as myself in solidarity. We will
You
both
don't have
be
to.
ourselves. No, it's fine. I have a wonderful headdress and it's fine. Everyone should know it's us. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you end up wanting to disguise self, that's okay.
We'll see how it goes. But we will enter together as our gorgeous selves.
Okay.
Let's
The
start the
two of
trend.
you go without your charms. Law.
Yeah,
Oh, Law.
I'm so worried. If they lost their charms on a 6, I don't want to know what a 10 is.
Please roll me a d4.
Oh no. I have to roll something else. That's a 1?
You are working. Always working. Working.
Oh,
1
call me out.
hour. 1 hour before the masquerade starts. There is an accident. Way more of an explosion than you expected. And the outfit that you were going to wear now has a big hole in the side. You have an hour. What do you do about it?
You have 2 costume specialist friends. Come get our asses. We got you.
This is really just a
I
creativity
have-
exercise.
I have the mending cantrip.
Oh, you do have that now. We talked about this.
You. Can I mend it? How big is the hole?
What are the stipulations of mending?
I think
How
it's
big is the hole? How big is the hole?
3 feet. No larger than 1 foot in any dimension. As long as the breaker tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage.
1 foot does seem very large for an outfit, huh?
That's a big hole,
It seems-
my dude.
Yeah, oh man. You guys sort of have beaten me at every turn, huh? No, you can mend it.
Made dungeon, father.
You can mend it. I spooked you a little bit, but you can
You
mend
did
it.
spook me.
You can
I'm
mend
glad
it.
that I have the
1
mending
foot would be
cantrip.
crazy for clothes to not be mended. Okay.
Oh,
Well, we've all had a lot of fun here today.
yes. Can we say that part of my spiffy costume is this brand new robe of the Arch Magi?
Sure.
White and gold is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I'll wear my invisibility cloak over it.
Giselle's
I'll
got a
probably
new
take
Then
pair
I'll
of
find out
shoes.
it's cursed.
Because I just tell her that she could wear a cloak and a robe. Because it seems crazy to not be able to. So, you guys solved my anxiety puzzle.
The kins didn't go with our outfits anyway.
It's true.
I feel like
will
Sereia is the
say,
only
if
one
it-
who's suffering, and now I feel bad.
If it helps you at all, Law does run around for like 45 minutes trying to figure out what to do before they remember that they know how to mend things magically.
Oh, I'll give you this. Law, you make an investigation check.
Oh.
The DC is high.
19?
Damn. Okay. Stuck into one of your pairs of shoes that you had tried on previously for the masquerade and sort of kicked off to the side, you see a little shiny silver pin.
Dude.
Sort of lost and forgotten.
Pulls out their own pen. I didn't have to do this. Should I just leave this one here? No, I'll take it with me.
And there you are. Anything else?
No.
That's all. I will also cast Mage Armor myself.
I
It
love
lasts
how
8
she
hours.
says that's all and then immediately does something else.
It helped me think, okay? That's it. No, wait.
It's the hand on the door
Yep.
problem.
Oh god,
Yep.
that's a mood. That's every single day when I leave my apartment.
Listen,
let's be
I'm
perfectly
gonna
honest.
ask you guys anything else at least 17 times, like per adventure. So
They're pretty-
last
Right,
one.
dressed and ready.
Anything else?
No.
No.
I'm gonna leave the
This is-
happy music on because I'm enjoying it. The Magister's Masquerade starts at dusk. Everything is set up. Everything is ready. And the four of you, along with a couple of dates, head to Kalema Hall. And once again, I am going to turn this back on you guys. So, I have a general layout of Kalema Hall for you. It is chat. Let me get you in on this. It is a multi-level building. The one on the bottom is the ground floor. They are ovular. So you have essentially what you're looking at to that southernmost point is the entrance. You have a giant statue of Kalema himself in the center. You can see all of the tables that have been set up in preparation for the event. Around the outside, there are stairs in the back going up to an upper floor, which is not a full floor. It is essentially, again, I keep referencing it, if anybody played Dragon Age Inquisition, the Winter Palace has the big sort of ground floor, and then the upper floors are more of balconies along the side. So all the dancing and everything will happen on that ground floor. And then you can go upstairs to a sort of wraparound situation up top. There are some larger tables where people can sit and eat. The third floor, for the most part, is not something that during the masquerade anybody will have to interact with, unless I guess they get super drunk or something, because there is an infirmary on the third floor. Just in case. So,
It's a chill out tent.
it's the chill out tent. So you all enter into the crowded Kalema Hall, but you guys decorated it. So I want you to tell me what it looks like.
I feel like that's
Sereia,
gonna be
if you
mostly at the
please.
Sereia. Yes, please.
Well, we went with a crystal and metal theme. So all the big drapes are all this really shimmery dark gunmetal gray color. And then all the decorations are these really cool twisted metal, but with giant crystal pieces coming out of them. They're both they're equal parts beautiful and delicate, but also just cool and covered in hammered metal. It's just a nice little juxtaposition of pretty and I don't know, just a little something for everybody. And then we did those little mushrooms or whatever those things are. So there's little dancing lights and stuff everywhere. Just putting rainbows through the crystals all over the floor. And then all the little centerpieces have smaller versions of the crystals that are on the tables and everything. Everything's just covered in crystals and cool mixed metals everywhere. Lots of silver and gunmetal and rainbows everywhere. Because who doesn't love that? They're just being cast all over the walls and all over the dance floor.
So if you need someone to plan your next event, at Rachel Elizabeth with Z in the middle instead of an S. Yeah, so, and then a couple of you meet up with your dates as you are walking in. Sereia, Urzmak Talk is there. Full suit for this man. Sort of like a dark gray with a like a green collared shirt and like a dark green tie. Finds you outside of the hall as you make your way in. Hi.
You look wonderful.
So do you. I was gonna bring flowers, and then I thought maybe that would be not a fun thing to carry around the entire night, but I wanted you to know I thought of you. So, and he pulls out like a little, like a bud, like an orchid bud with like a pin through it out of his pocket, and it's like, so I thought maybe just like a small bit instead of an entire bouquet.
There's not really a place to put it on Soraya's dress because there's not a lot to her dress. But could pin it into her hair.
That'll work. So he sort of does that, sort of pinning like a little bit of hair behind her ear. You look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
And you head on in together. Law? You and Kadoris meet up. We didn't talk about it a lot, but you guys were going to make sure your outfits at least matched. So, what are the two of you wearing?
Well, Kadoris, where's Kadoris from? I don't think we talked about it. Is Kadoris from this plane?
No.
This area?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's from very far away.
Okay. Well, I think Law decided to wear something more traditionally like Kaladeshi. And I think the coordination point between their two outfits ends up being Law incorporates a lot of like metal into their outfit and a lot of gold. So I think that probably would have been the common point, but I think maybe they came up with the idea that they would each wear something more like traditional to their cultures and but have that matching element between it. So I don't think Law knows exactly what Kadoris was going to be wearing, but just knew that they were going to be matching in that way.
Okay. So, well, what is Law wearing?
I will post the picture as soon as I finish rendering it. But the Law's outfit is, like I said, it's a lot of metal, like gold rings and bands and stuff. There's like a central piece that comes across their shoulders that almost looks like a breastplate, kind of, and has these like leather, like dark gray, black, like leather, tassels kind of hanging off of it. It has like a gemstone set into the center, and then on either side are actually the House Justitia like family crests. And I think this is something that Law maybe got like maybe Order had this and Law borrowed it, or had somebody at home FedEx over. But this might have been something that Law wore to or maybe they just happened to bring it with them. Is a very
smash cut to breaking back into the dean's office to go through the portal to go home to grab his crest to go back.
Other than this piece, there's a wrap around their chest. Not a whole lot of else to it. A lot of skin showing. There's like a like essentially like tight fitting kind of shorts, but with like a sheer skirt around it, drapes about to their ankles. That's kind of like a dark blue purplish color. And then their mask is again that brassy kind of golden metal, and then has like gears welded into the sides of it.
Okay. Kadoris takes the suggestion to sort of mash the two cultures to heart. Cadoris shows up in a sort of very traditional, for his family anyway, like elven garb. He has on these like it's sort of like tall boots that have tall like leather boots that have like a lot of like decorative scrolling like pressed into them, and breeches, and then has essentially like he's basically not wearing a shirt. He has this like very decorative sort of like shoulder piece that sort of buckles a couple of times around his torso, but yeah, no shirt. But his mask is the same like golden color as yours, like very thin and angular, and has again these sort of like very natural, like nature-based pieces sort of pressed into it almost.
Hi.
Hi.
And Law is very kind of like uncomfortable in all of that. Like not that they don't want to be right, but just like doesn't usually dress very formal a lot. And also the situation being on a date and stuff. And it's just
And also your
you
date's
look-
not wearing a shirt.
Also that too. I mean, Law's barely wearing a shirt as it is too, so they really do match a lot. You look great.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do.
Well, if I'm being honest, I thought maybe we could just follow Giselle and Willoughby for a while.
I do like that idea. See what they do and kind of follow their lead.
Yeah. I mean, I do like to dance, so.
I'm not very good at it, but if you want to, I'd be happy to learn.
Oh, well, I think everybody can dance.
You would be surprised.
Well, I would like to be surprised with you.
I'm pretty sure that this night's going to be full of surprises. And I'm happy to get to do this with you too.
He just holds out an arm.
Law takes his arm, and does look overhead where the carpet is hovering above the venue with all of their gear on it.
Giselle and Willoughby. I imagine you make a grand entrance.
Oh, we're going Met Gala, bitches. Willoughby,
Mm-hmm.
Giselle will enter. Giselle is wearing, it is a long golden gown, mermaid with a huge train, sequins. The bodice has this huge like feathered collar that sticks out, but it's all open like a huge V, like down to her waist. And the train itself looks like these beautiful feathers, and the also a little Kaladeshi there. I love that we had the same vibe, Val. Like the bodice itself, even though it's down to here in the V, is sort of like almost like a breastplate of like feathers. But she has a little something in store. Oh, and this huge feathered headdress, just like this huge golden feathers like sticking upright with a headpiece over her ears, and she's put all of her golden earrings into her ears. She's decked out in jewelry, of course. Hey, Willoughby.
Wow.
Do you
You
like
look really
it?
great. Yeah.
Thank you. I have I have a little moment planned when we go down the stairs, so don't be surprised.
Oh, okay. Do I need to do anything?
No. Well, just watch and make sure everything comes apart the way it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, I love your outfit. You look so good. What's
Whoa.
Willoughby wearing?
Oh, gee, thanks. In case I said something different weeks ago, Willoughby changed his mind because
Okay.
We don't do
Wedding-
continuity here.
wedding
What-
brain
what
is
is that?
real.
What is that?
so
Continuity.
it just wasn't gonna work.
So Willoughby also in the bird theme, but maybe a bit more, like I know they went very, very shiny and sparkly for the talent or the fashion show. I think Willoughby went more minimalist with this, and it is just like basically if you've ever seen Moon Knight / Red Moon Knight, where Khonshu, the Egyptian god of travelers and the moon and everything, just big dead bird skull man, in a white suit, in the back of a limousine. That's the vibe the Willoughby's going for. Very, clean, very, just totally like ivory even looking suit and matching mask, and you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give him a little cane.
I love it.
Yeah.
It looks so good. You did a great job on it.
I kept trying to like outsparkle myself, and then I realized the answer was in front of me all along.
Sometimes simple is better.
Mhm.
Not for me. For me, there's more sparkle the better. But that's not everybody.
Mm.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
She'll hold out her hand. Her claw.
Feather or
Let's go.
wing, that's what they're called, wing.
As Giselle enters with Willoughby and begins to descend the staircase, she will grab a hold of her voluminous skirt and it will pull away. And now the skirt is very short, like mid-thigh, but it pulls back, and now the very long illustrious train is this gorgeous feather cape.
Whoa.
So she gotta dance. But she needed to
I
have
love
her
it.
very extra moment on the staircase, of course. Very Met
Mm.
Gala.
Willoughby gives a little golf clap.
Thank you. It worked.
So you all make your way into the Magister's masquerade. Running out of time. And it makes me so sad. But I think I will leave you tonight with this. As everyone makes their way into the hall, there is a moment where the music falls silent. And as the masquerade begins in earnest, a spotlight shines upon one of the second floor balconies as Dean Tullis approaches the railing. The Dean is resplendent in a gown almost completely made of golden scrolls. Magic amplifies her voice, carrying it through the hall, and she says, "Students, faculty, honored guests of Strixhaven, welcome to the Magister's Masquerade. I know many of you have been looking forward to this night as much as I have, and I promise it will be a night to remember. She gestures toward the massive statue of Kalema in the hall's center. Centuries ago, wise Kalema established this masquerade as a Strixhaven tradition to bring students of all of our colleges together, to show the potential of our university's mission, and to create a night of magic. And together, tonight, we are honored by the presence of his spirit and wisdom. Once again, for history lives here at Strixhaven, and nothing is ever truly forgotten. Now, she says, as the music swells again, you've all been promised a starlit night, so one and all come and dance among the stars. And as the dean finishes her speech, the magic of Kalema Hall activates. And this is for you guys. Anyone who enters the lowest, sort of the ground floor area of Kalema Hall, where the dance floor is granted a fly speed equal to their walking speed. So while you're in that space, you can literally dance on air. And we're just gonna have to do more masquerade next time. But here it is. The best cliffhanger I think I've ever given you.
And nothing's trying to kill us.
And nothing's trying to kill
worried
you.
She was about to summon
Yet?
an army of vampires.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
like, oh no, what's about
Am
to
I
attack us?
misremem-
Sereia is not dressed enough to fight anything right now.
Who was the dean that like wasn't
That one.
around? Yeah, okay.
Same
all
one's
right.
her. That's the one.
Okay.
Oh, same one.
So we're gonna do some. We're
Dean
gonna really
Tullis?
do some.
That Dean Tullis?
Yeah, I was
Winter
It's
like,
the same game.
Palace.
yeah, it took me about a sentence or two into that, and then I was like, wait,
Wait, I know her.
hang on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's here giving
Cool.
speeches and shit.
Cool.
But who told us that? Professor Skrillex.
Damn. I'm gonna leave the party music on.
Professor Skrillex ends up betraying us. I'm gonna. I quit.
Oh, we will end him. But we'll end him like, like in Point Break when, we try to shoot and we can't and we shoot our guns into the air.
It's 2022. Are you referencing Point Break?
Of course I am. I just watched Hot Fuzz the other day.
Hot Fuzz is really fucking good. We have
be
to
fair, I
end
watch
there.
Point Break once a month.
We have to end there because
once a-
if
once a
we
week.
start anything else, it's going to take the next 3 hours.
Understandable.
So I hope you guys had fun. In the lead up.
Yeah.
Well, in the Oni fight, which did happen today, and then in the lead up to the masquerade. Let's do stars and wishes. And I won't bully anybody this time.
I can go first. My star has to go to Val for being a great best friend. No, that was actually amazing. So, that was so good. I love that they did that.
I
But
was
also,
gonna try
like-
to fuck with them, but
Yeah, but also tried to fuck with him at the same time. It was very great. It was perfect.
I
love
think I'm
their
glad it
friendship so
worked out
much.
that way instead. I am very glad it worked out that way.
It was perfect. My wish is for fucking We can fly. We can fly. We can fly. We can fly. This is gonna be
A
fucking
dance among the
amazing.
stars. While
so
you're
excited.
in the dance floor area, you can also fly.
So fucking cool. Yeah, there's gonna be. I'm wishing for what I know we're going to do anyway, which is fucking flying shenanigans. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay.
That's me.
Who else?
I can go. My star is going to go to Giselle for the adorable, sweet, like, if you don't have yours, I won't use mine. I just loved that. That's such just like sweet BFF moment. It's like, whatever, we'll just go as ourselves. We don't need them.
A
I'm gonna
legitimate
make you
friend
do it by
moment.
yourself. It's so cute. I just love it. And I just thought that was so cute and perfect. She's like, well, I could do this, but I'm not doing it without you. So I thought it was really cute and I loved it. And my wish is that we don't have to fight an Oni in these dresses and awesome outfits.
Hey, why do you think I gave myself a ripaway skirt? Because I knew we might be moving
I know,
around
right?
a little bit.
Yeah.
This here's my
Soraya's-
fighting
Sereia
dress.
has no skirt in the front. It is just like, it is like halfway around her waist. So it's just like, we prepared like a little bit, but like she doesn't really want to fight in a bodysuit.
I hear your wishes, but I make no promises.
Okay. Fighting in a bodysuit and heels is like, oh, that's a look.
I mean, Kate Beckinsale did it.
If the wish, I will say, if the wish specifically is to not have to fight an Oni, I can make that happen.
Wish
There
granted.
we go. Wish
Wish
granted.
Granted.
Monkey's
Perfect.
paw.
Perfect. Yeah. Bare-legged heels and just a long sleeve bodysuit. Sounds like a great way to fight something. That's my worst nightmare.
No, listen. A long time ago, I promised you guys a dance.
Yep.
You're gonna have a
here.
dance.
With maybe a
And then we'll
flash
have
mob.
ballroom blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
I'll go next.
That's me. I'm done.
My star is going to go to Willoughby Wonderfoot first year because the reaction to Law doing the smite was exactly what I wanted, because I think there's some other inspiration that Law has taken from Willoughby and some of their changes now that they're trying to focus on protecting everyone, and they're really like, you know, Willoughby being the like paragon of protecting one's friends. So I think there will be more role play on that in the future too. So I'm very excited for that. And I'm very happy that you were picking up what I was throwing down. And then my wish is going to be to fight an Oni at the bar or at the dance. I counter spell your wish. No, my wish is to have lots of
Refute your reality and replace
And
my
substitute
own.
my own.
my wish is going to be to have lots of those intimate moments like what we had today, and some good role play with our good Strixhaven friends and stuff. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I have some ideas.
I wish for my dice to stop rolling like dog shit, to be honest.
Okay.
I
I found what you need.
I
The
can't
next
help you
new
with that,
moon-
my friend.
Next new moon, October 26th. First, you're going to cleanse the dice in water and rock salt, and then you're going to set them out in the new moon overnight and through daylight for 24 hours, and they will be cleansed.
Is that like performance enhancing drugs though for tabletop
You can't.
RPGs? Like, is that legal?
You
Is
can't
that
really
regulation?
do it, but you can't charge anything during a new moon. Is the thing. Like you can like.
We have to wait till
Yeah,
full
you
moon.
can
Okay,
charge
full moon.
during
is
Shit,
full
no,
the
moon.
next
I
one.
actually
Plug
know a
my
lot about this.
phone?
You can
Yeah.
cleanse during a new moon.
Damn.
You can't do any
Oh, so I can
charging
shower.
until there is
Until the full
actually
moon.
like
Okay,
moonlight.
do the
Good God.
cleanse on the
Charge in.
26th, and then you can charge
Yes.
on the 6th.
Juice cleanse on the 26th. Plug in my phone. Okay,
Yeah, he's done it. It's perfect.
I'm
You
getting
did it.
this
You did
right.
Nailed the ritual. It's
Yeah.
done now.
You've done it.
My star is just comedy, man. Rob really just brought it tonight, man.
Rob
He's
fucking
just
killed it.
so fucking funny. No, my star is definitely for Val / Law for just becoming the de facto like, oh, don't worry, you basically own a trucking company, right? Like you sent an ambulance carpet rather, and a stretcher / ambulance for your cadaver. Like, I love it. I love just yeah. Let me just cast this thing, send this car.
I'm gonna need to start my own Uber delivery service.
Yeah, Law just owns a 3PL. Like, it's
I mean,
amazing.
you can talk to my dad. He just like does work for trucking companies.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for Christmas when we sit down with my dad and be like, so tell us how this works.
Yeah.
Is it no,
What's
this
the
is totally
drayage
for career related purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad, if you're out there, get ready.
And then my wish is for I know we all helped with the masquerade, but like this is the Sereia show. My wish is for Rachel to finally get to live and RP this thing that they've planned for so long. I'm very happy about that.
Additional stars to Sereia for literally planning an entire fucking masquerade ball.
Yeah,
but
it's here.
Also to the GM for like making this happen.
Oh, 5 sure.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
We're all great and we should all feel great.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Frickin'
He's right.
God dang it.
Gas
Sorry
up your
for swearing.
friends.
He's right.
Guess I'm your friends.
Ask your friends. You guys did an incredible job. And yeah. This makes Mondays good. Is what I'll say.
Yeah.
No one likes Mondays.
Not even Garfield.
And no one really likes most of Mondays. But we all look forward to Mondays a little bit. If I can speak for... I don't like to speak for other people. But I look forward...
you can.
There's a
As
little
your
bit
lawyer,
of
I'll
Monday.
allow this.
Oh, okay. Rob said it was okay.
If you read my official statement that I made earlier,
Do you have a warrant?
it agrees.
Do you have a warrant?
Do you have a warrant? You can't subpoena those records without a warrant.
There's
No.
there's a about a 4-hour block of Mondays that I look forward to, and it's this one every week.
Same.
Thanks everybody for your stars and wishes. I appreciate your love and conscientiousness as always, because you fuckers have that in spades, huh?
So wholesome.
Yeah. So we will not be back. No, wait, we might. We might be back next week. I'm gonna say we might be back on Monday. We don't know.
We'll let you know.
Rob's getting married. And it's gonna be a big weekend for a lot of us. So we might be back on Monday. We're just gonna have to see how it is.
Tune in to find out.
If we are, great. If not, we'll be back the next week. So either way, get ready. We'll let you guys know. We'll tweet about it. We'll post about it in the Discord. A lot of us are going to be traveling, and Rob's going to be getting married.
Rob
So,
will be
we'll see.
wedded.
So we'll see. We don't know what the next Monday is going to look like for us, but we will let you know either way. In the meantime, we have not a lot of shows going on because a lot of us are traveling, but we'll probably have something tomorrow. We usually have something going on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That crew is sort of in flux right now, but you know, we'll see what's going on. It's a crazy week for a lot of us, but you can follow us on Twitter, and you can join our Discord, and we'll tell you what we're doing. Normally, I'm very sure about what we're doing, but every once in a while, we have a big thing that is important to us that we have to go do that's not streaming. So, we'll let you know. Does anybody have anything they want to plug in the meantime?
Congratulate Rob on Twitter for getting wedded. Also
Yeah.
say happy birthday to Wally.
Yeah, it's Wally's
Yeah.
birthday.
True.
Happy birthday!
That's actually what the celebration is. It's not my wedding. I'm not really
It's-
getting married. We're simply
They're getting-
just
Surprise!
celebrating.
It's
Rob
a
is getting
giant
married.
party for Wally.
ruse.
Rob is
Yeah.
getting married at Wally's
This
birthday
was-
party.
This was a surprise party years in the making.
I love it.
We have nothing to plug. Follow these folks. All of their handles are below them. You can find us on Twitter. You can come hang out with us on Discord. All of that good stuff. And yeah, we will maybe be back next week. Unless we're all very tired. In which case, we will take care of ourselves and be back in 2 weeks. So, but 2 weeks is the longest time that you will have to go without seeing us. So, until then, good game and good night, Internet.